Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin and today guys we have another video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna go and see how to rune Douglas the Fire Striker or the Fire Rio if you have Rio. We're gonna go and check his base stats, the skills, why is he good, what is he good for. We're gonna have a look. This is my PvE or like siege kind of Douglas. I'm gonna show you my RTA as well. And then we're gonna see the runes, obviously, what sets, offset, what stats you should aim for, and also at the end we're gonna see and we're gonna check how you can counter him. So yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free and support the channel a whole lot. So if you can, please hit the sub button. I'll be really grateful. Anyway, let's get into it. Base stats, let's start with it. Less than 10k HP, so that'd be below average, which is fine though, because it can do some crazy stuff. Attack is 889 is really high actually. Defense is really low, 593, and 103 speed is kind of average, a little bit, maybe a little bit above average, but yeah, I'd say it's pretty much the same. He awakens into accuracy. I wish he would awaken into like resistance maybe, or crit rate. It could awaken to something better, but accuracy is not that bad. Let's check the skills. Skill 1, attack the enemy and decrease the attack power for 2 turns with a 50% chance. I mean, every single Ryu or Striker have the same skill 1 anyway, so 50% chance, which goes up to 75. Attack break is not bad, it's never bad. Skill 2 uses an uppercut to attack the enemy and leave a branding effect for 2 turns. Mach Punch will be activated in succession with a 30% chance. It goes up with damage, and also cooldown time is gonna go down by 1, so this is gonna be available every other turn. This does a lot of damage, and the branding is gonna just help him to do more damage. Also, he can proc into skill 1 with 30% chance, and if you put the branding, it's gonna do a lot more damage as well with skill 1. So, you know, all right. Skill passive actually. When being attacked by an enemy, the chance of receiving a glancing hit increases up to 50% as the enemy's attack power is lower than your attack power. So if they are like bruisers, it's gonna be a bit more, a bit higher chances for them to actually glance on you. If they're wind, also, if they're wind and they have lower attack than yourself, they always gonna glance. If the enemy's attack lands as a glancing hit, counter attack with iron uppercut, and then you can proc into skill 1 as well with 30% chance. It's pretty insane. The leader skill is 33% attack power for all allies anywhere, which is really good as well, because worst case scenario you can pick this at least in RTA, and it's gonna do a lot more damage anyway, a bit more damage anyway. So alright, now we checked stats, skills, and now we can check the runes. This is my siege kinda Douglas. I don't use him much in PvE or in siege and Guild War, but sometimes I like to have fun with him. He's such a fun unit. So overall though, I feel like Vampire is the best way to go for him. I have him on Nemesis in as I said in PvE, but I have him different in RTA. I'll show you in a second. We can check this out though, and overall I would say attack crit damage attack is the way to go. It does not need super high speed because it's gonna counter a decent amount if you build him properly. My one for PvE, as I said, is not the best. I'm gonna show you my RTA. I don't remember what runes I have on him, but yeah, for the artifacts I would say attack base. Why do I have defense here? It's not even max. I'll show you my RTA ones. Yeah, I can be asked. Like, I don't know why. I think I slapped some runes on him, that's it. Alright, this is my one for RTA. I'm not super happy about him. It's Vampire Will. I feel like Will is really important in RTA. Because, you know what, even if you build him, there's other ways to build him obviously. You can build him in a high res. But even if you build him in a high res and you don't have Will, Okeanos can still stun you. Ganymede, if you attack something else, can still decrease attack bar on you. So will is really important, Douglas. And as I was saying, some people have him with a high res, like 100 res. Some people don't, but it's fine. It doesn't really need to be on high res. Also because if they, well, I mean, yeah, on high res it would be nice, but I can't build him. I can build him with 100 res and a lot of attack and so on. So I don't have him like that. I have him like this: attack, crit damage, attack, vampire, wheel, and like as much crit rate as you possibly can. Ideally 100 crit rate, ideally higher crit damage would be nice, but even if you don't put much more damage, more crit damage than this, it's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna do a ton of damage. It doesn't need to be super fast. It's gonna counter a lot, especially if you beat him with high attack. It's just gonna counter a lot. It's still gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna steal a lot of HP back from the vampire set, and it's gonna survive, and it can solo a lot of stuff. Artifacts, I have attack. I'm gonna say artifacts would be nice to have additional damage by attack, but also if you have 100% crit damage, this is not bad. Crit damage as the condition is bad, as the condition is good. Crit damage on skill 1, crit damage on skill 2, this is not bad at all. Additional damage by attack is also pretty good. I have it here. Additional damage by attack, additional damage by defense is alright. Damage dealt by counter attack is also pretty good. So focus on that crit damage type of stats in the artifact. Additional damage by attack, damage by counter attack is pretty good. Overall, guys, you need to focus on attack, crit rate, and crit damage. If you beat him on resistance, get 100 res. Otherwise, it's not worth it to go for the high res. Either 100 or no res. I can't beat him with the high res, so I went with no res. Attack crit damage attack is the way to go. It doesn't need to be super fast because he's gonna counter anyway. He's gonna attack that way. Doesn't need to take his own turns to do damage, because at one point they're gonna have to attack him. It's gonna just revenge so much. It's gonna one-shot stuff. So I mean, some HP is good to have, some defense is good to have, obviously, because even without critting, they might kill him if he's too squishy. But overall, like attack, crit rate, some crit damage. Well, crit damage it would be good, but attack, crit rate, and some HP and defense would be nice. Accuracy is good for the branding. Attack break is not also that bad. What else? I would say Vampire is the way to go. Vampire Will is the way to go, I think. Vampire Nemesis could be good, but Vampire Nemesis could be good, but not even that much, because if they glance on you, you're not gonna get much attack bar from the Nemesis anyway. So Vampire Will would be really nice, and either on high res or no. Now, how do you counter him? There's a few ways you can counter him. Obviously, Onimushas counter him because they don't crit, right? I'm not sure they can still glance. I don't know actually. They might actually, right? They might. Okay, just scratch that. Way to counter him. Alright, so CC with good accuracy, and like CC with good accuracy, but if you are fighting a Douglas with 100 res, you can still res. So yeah. But CC counters him. Defense break counter him, because even if you glance with defense break, as he is squishy most of the time, you might take him down anyway. Guess who? Ciara counters him. Yes, she's win, but the bomb don't care if the enemy is fire, dark, light, water, doesn't matter. The bomb is still gonna blow off, ignore defense, and bye bye Douglas. Pretty much 99% of the time. So Ciara is the best counter. Again though, like Douglas is a last pick, so it's hard to actually counter pick him. This is usually a last pick. If it's not last pick, yes, Ciara is the best counter. CC units are really good against him though. And yeah, overall, just that. And defense breakers are really good against him too. Molong, obviously, ignore defense. So Molong skill free is not gonna glance, it's not gonna do anything like that, so it's just gonna kill him. Icarus, if you have Icarus skill free, it's gonna do the same as Molong. So Ciara, Molong, Icarus, Bulwark if you have like stacks on him, Cian bombs, you know. There's a decent amount of counter to him, but as I said, he's a last pick, so it's hard to counter because he's a last pick. So you might have to ban him. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment below how you have your Douglas builds, how you like to counter him. If you like him, I feel like he's really fun unit. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everybody. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.